Many people around the country and in the community are upset with the verdict that took place regarding this. We have an opportunity to make a lot of changes, not only in this community, but around the world.
Fathers, we prepare to take this march. This march represents a stand that we're taking. It's once been said before that if we don't stand for something, then we'll fall for anything. This stand is not just a stand, but it's a standard that we're setting. And we stand today to set a standard that our children can walk home from the grocery store, yes, from school, yes, from the local community center, and from family members' house to friends' house, and not be targeted or hunted down like an animal. Right. Let it be known to the whole world that out of Sanford, this little small inner city community, a world-changing standard will proceed.
No justice! No speed! No justice! No speed! Will one march do it? No! Will one rally do it? No! Will we stop? No! Will we stop? No! Will we stop? No! This has been happening since before Zimmerman. Zimmerman was just the straw that broke the camel's back.
I am a mother, and my heart aches for what happened here in Sanford. It just broke into, because I'm a mother, and I'm a mother of two daughters. And if I had got that call that night or the next morning that my child had been killed, I don't know. So this march means a lot to me. This march says to me that not only me, but a whole lot of mothers and fathers and uncles and aunties and brothers and sisters don't ever want to see this happen again, and don't want to see where a child was killed, but the person that killed the child is free. I'm not even looking at the struggle. I'm looking at a child is dead, and the person that killed their child is free. And so that's what the march means to me, that justice will be here one day in my lifetime. We will have justice. Okay? So I'm going to sing it. Okay? I can sing it better than I can talk it, so that's why I sing it. I ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. Come on, y'all. Turn me around. Turn me around. I ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. Keep on walking, keep on talking, marching up this King's Highway. Come on, everybody. I ain't gonna let nobody.
My name is Heather, and I am part of an organization called the Dream Defenders. And today this march was really important to me because it meant bringing together a community where a tragedy occurred and raising awareness to fight for justice in that community and communities everywhere else where this could happen too.
It started with us with a 50-mile march to this very police station to make sure that George Zimmerman was arrested. So when we heard a not guilty verdict, we said we were going to do the same thing. We took to the streets and we started marching, and we marched to the Capitol. And we said we are not leaving until Rick Scott convenes a special session of the legislature to meet our demands.
There must have been 100 people here, and they all just, like the strength was just drained out of them when they found that not guilty verdict. And we saw people just go to their knees, and we saw people crying, we saw people on the streets, we saw people sitting down.
We only have the story of George Zimmerman. Trayvon Martin can't tell us if George Zimmerman drew that gun before he got on him. Trayvon Martin can't say if George Zimmerman walked up to him, pointing that gun in his face, and Trayvon Martin had to fight for his life. This is why we are here.
It is our duty to fight! It is our duty to fight! It is our duty to win! It is our duty to win!
Thank you both. My name is Ida Escamani. I come to you from the College Democrats of the University of Central Florida and both Democratic parties of Orange County and Seminole County. But we come here not as Democrats, but as members of this community, as members of a human family.
My name is Vince Taylor, Vice Chair of Florida Civil Rights Association, and I came out to this march to make sure that we have some concrete solutions to move forward with.
Marching is just step number one. Rallying rallying is just step number one. Coming around here, holding up your signs, changing your Facebook page black, that's just gonna do one thing, start the conversation. But after you walk away, you let the rest of the people who don't know how to hold the conversation take control of the conversation. So let today be day one. Do not leave without meeting somebody that you do not know here today. Have a conference with them, meet with them, come to the council meetings. Don't sit here and trust that these folks have your best interests at heart. It's real easy to get mad and come out here and be seen. It's a lot harder to wait in line and stand inside these long council meetings. It's a lot harder to keep your record clean so you can run for office, so you can be on the inside of the building shouting out rather than on the outside of the building shouting in. Trayvon Martin died not just because he was profiled, but also because our legal system thinks that it's okay for him to be profiled.
I'm Johnny Henderson, and I'm a young kid, just a little bit older than Trayvon, and it was a very tragic event, but I'm very happy to see that there are people all over the world, and us young kids are coming together. It's for justice, and because we don't want to see this happen to anyone else, and we want the laws changed, and we are thankful for all that we're able to do now, and we're sorry for the family, but I hope that we keep on working towards justice.
My name is Trayvon Givens.
It's time for everybody to come together, take your petty beefs, put it to the side, just any type of situation that you have that can be talked out, talk about it. Right. We need less violence, we need more action.
Right. So we can put a peace sign for Trayvon Martin, for the movement, for this unity of love.
I'm Cornelius Davis, Choice Changing Commitment Ministries for Christ, and I'm here protesting for Trayvon Martin because I am Trayvon Martin, and I'm from Sanford, Florida, the community, and I know what it is to be stereotyped and just, and I just want to stand for him to make a difference in our community and all through the world. And I just want everybody always to remember, spread love, stay in unity, and peace is the only way.
We are all created equal. We're all one. There's no difference between black, white, green, yellow, orange, rich, poor. We all are one man.
My name is Kelsey Paul. I'm with the Orlando chapter of Dream Defenders. I came out here because Trayvon Martin represents so much and such a big issue that nobody's been paying attention to, and I think now people are recognizing that this problem is rampant all over the U.S. So I came out here to support Trayvon and support all of our youth that are suffering from our broken system.
We are going to call Governor Scott, and we are going to give him a message. One is he calls for special session, and he looks at the Trayvon Martin Civil Bill of Rights. And then the second one is that we demand our Floridians' lives be valued now. All right? So I'm going to give you a number. Y'all ready? 850-488-7146.